University Stadium in Albuquerque, Mexico. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football on a Saturday? We continue with this one. It's the Tigers and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So the New Mexico Lobos headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers offense will get first crack at it today. And here's the guy who's going to have to make some plays at wide receiver in this one. To see how involved he is in this offense from the very start. Running inside.
Oh, you gotta make that.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Pulls it on the option. Oh, it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Twin receivers on both sides of the field in 2nd and 4. Caught by Williams on the left. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard.
Yeah.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Red pass, it's complete. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they run him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense. And it
fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches, Palmer. Nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for...
What the fuck is my headset? Oh, there you go. Battery. Low battery. Oh, this thing say to me it's low battery. Damn, Kobe.
Out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed just stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback.
He's fucked up several times. That drive defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Lobos offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. He is the guy they believe is the missing piece in this running attack. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Looking for space. It's Edwards. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Lincoln. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Ball was incomplete. I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Bulldozes his way through.
We threw that late.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's off.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
Makes the catch. It's Burris. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. The first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
I love those smashes when you can hear Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum.
I was going to say, come on now, there's 2-0.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Lincoln. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their
Come on,
guys
fellas.
ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game. But at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking to throw, it's Lincoln. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. On third down, he drops to throw. Open on the left side, it's Smith.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
The give to the tailback. And just wedges it ahead of
Boogie,
before
go.
he's brought down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Not the most productive
pass
for this
making.
offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds. And then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
To the air, it's Lincoln. Got it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far, and now this quarterback is faced with a critical 3rd down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this 1st down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel. So this just feels like a massive moment in this game.
Well, why did you not pick the linebacker up?
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. And the Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll give it to the transfer. 1st carry. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Nah, that's good work, left. That's good work, left guard. I mean, that's good work.
Unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So the 16-play drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better,
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a
Guys,
together here and build on that lead.
we can't do
The
that.
Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Unloads it left. Finds his man open. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lincoln. Gonna let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Smith with the grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together.
He's going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. Like, they told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Under fire. And down he goes. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. A quick pass to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Tigers with the first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it in the middle. It's Graves. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Defense in press coverage. Wants to fire on second down. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the UNLV Rebels. And it's USC looking to win their home opener. They haven't had success with that in recent years, but they've
just standing there. Lay down.
Now in the first half.
Let me hit that.
And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now back to your game inside University Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
All right, defense.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Catching up with the Lobos head coach at the half. This is a crucial moment for his offense. They have the ball to start this third quarter, but they cannot continue to make the same mistakes. He doesn't feel that 14 points is too big of a differential to make up, but the offense has to start playing clean and efficient football right now. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Carlson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Maybe some room here. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. Now the toss. There he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Lobos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Running inside. It's Bauer. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They want to run this quarterback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Balls and fired complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Holly Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carlson. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Sends it back in motion.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
He barely stuck it out.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The run inside. It's Pryor. Got enough for the 1st. Got a little grass. Oh, what a cut! He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Complete on the left to Williams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Pryor. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. The Tigers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback.
I thought that was Boogeyman whining.
To get things going on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return.
Lord.
What a play there. Great place to start for this offense. Trying to run, it's Pryor. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll throw it. Got it! He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Caught by Williams on the right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense.
Trying to burn this defensive back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Rolls that shoulder, delivers the blow. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the option. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And
here's a little room there. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He was looking. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one.
We got to get some passing together, guys.